Happy anniversary, Doctor. 6th anniversary is live. I finished reading the story and also have Chen Alter here because, Hoshi didn't come, so you gotta make do with what you get, right? And I was going to spark Chen, so there's that, but let's forget about her, even though she is utterly gorgeous and so hot and I love her so much. But let's get into the event. Talking about the story, first I want to say that this screen, that this one of the event main screen, is so cool. It is so cool. It reminds me of what should I say? That's this John Wick 4, if you've seen. It's kind of like that, or like mix between Altered Carbon or Cyberpunk 2077. With that Japanese vibe and all, but it's set in modern era. It is just so damn cool. Talking about the story in general, I went in blind. I had no idea what the story was about. I do not look at the leaks and all. So when I got into it, I saw Hoshiguma at a concert and I was like, what? But then the story kicked off with the introduction of Haruka, with Hoshiguma's past relating to how she was, a member of some sort of Yakuza clan or something. And how she was this vicious Oni, but it was all a misconception, which is pretty insane. Like, the way that they structured the story, I feel that Arknights, the writers, have been getting way better than what they were, let's say, 2 years ago. Because I remember pre-Lone Trail stories, they were very boring. I mean, I tried to read a few of them, and I just couldn't. I almost fell asleep halfway through, maybe 1/4 way through, and it was rough. But after Lone Trail, their stories just became insanely good. Especially Ilsuru Kusano was exceptionally amazing. I really liked Act or Die for some reason. I just loved that story so much. And then we had, what should I say, the U event or the Alter event. Their writing has become phenomenal, and it shows in this event as well. Because when I started this, you see Hoshiguma at a concert, you see them meet Haruka, who was an idol who played the role of Hoshiguma in a movie. And then there's this twist and turn of events where Haruka is afraid of Hoshiguma, and for the first 1/3 part of the story, she's like, she's scared of Hoshiguma. But then when Haruka realizes that the company that she's working with is against her and Hoshiguma and the entire stuff, the entire city that they're trying to protect, and it just it goes into an action adventure sort of stuff where Haruka starts to see Hoshiguma as a kind soul, as a nice person, and their interactions are really, really good. Especially Haruka, who I did not like when I got her. I do remember when I also have her. I have her raised, and when I got her, I was pissed because I wanted Hoshiguma. And I didn't know anything about her, nothing. But after reading the story, I can say that she is one of the cutest characters ever, and she is just amazing as a character. Absolutely amazing. Did not expect her to be so well developed. And look at this, it changes. It changes now. So you have two musics, and it's just so nice. It's just so badass. It is very good. I think this is the post-story loading screen. After you finish the story, you can understand this. But before the loading screen, you have that Hoshiguma facing her back to us. It is amazing. Alright, at the story, you also meet Suzu Daddy. When Haruka and Hoshiguma understand that, they're being chased. So they're on a chase, and they go to a shrine, and they meet Suzuran's dad. It is quite obvious. If you don't understand it, you will probably, if you read the epilogue, if you read what should I say, ATS33, if you read that part, you will obviously know, because he just name drops Lisa, and then he says Ingrid. And if you don't know who Lisa and Ingrid are, they are Suzuran and Valpasfolia. So we got Suzu Daddy. I hope he's playable one day. After that, the main villain of this was basically, it kind of runs like a sort of samurai movie, if you've seen them, or if you've played Ghost of Tsushima. The story is quite similar to that, because where you have this one dude, over here it's Haruka, and she is so scared at first, but then she starts to understand and starts to see what Hoshiguma is. Hoshiguma being the protagonist, the ninja, the samurai of this event. And then you have, I'm taking Ghost of Tsushima terms, obviously. So then you have that uncle, right, in Ghost of Tsushima, where he is all about honor, and he also wants to, like, have maintain peace and decorum and all. But the protagonist understands that is not possible, that you have to go, that you have to evolve, that you have to um, embrace new ways. And I feel this is how they incorporated with the honor and all. You also have this mentor of sorts. I have no idea who these names are, like I cannot pronounce their names, but it is what it is. The mentor of Hoshiguma, I mean, this is the main villain, Kohi Mifune, whose name is Kinbi. And then you have this other dude, I think Taisei or something. So you have this intense rivalry over there as well, where you see Mifune trying to usurp Taisei. And then you have Mio, who you first see Mio and you think that she's kind of nice, but then she shows her true colors. I just hope she becomes playable one day, because she is so damn hot. I'm not gonna lie, she is so hot. I have no idea why. But apart from that, you have this what should I say, Kami-san, and then you have this information broker. I mean, to explain the story, to recap it, you're just losing the charm. So I feel like, once you start reading it, you would understand it better. I'm just giving a short overview of, what I thought about the story and how I felt while reading about it. Especially I like the parts where Hoshiguma donned her previous outfit, which is actually the limited Hoshiguma's outfit. What am I saying? Her current outfit, this one, like, yeah, whatever she's wearing right now, in this one, that's her previous outfit that she donned for this event, and it has a really nice story with it. She also unsheathes her sword, like, she has a sword and a shield now, which is like, proper samurai version. And Haruka, on a whole, great development. I feel like, with these summer events, ever since last year, I've started noticing that the permanent characters start appeal to me more often than the limited characters. It happened with Vulpes Folia in the Decadenza event. It happened with Narantuya last year during anniversary. Like, Narantuya was more enjoyable than Pepe. Even with the Exia Alter event, I found Lemuen much better. And over here, I found Haruka the MVP. Like, she is so cute, she is so fun. I wouldn't mind being her best friend. And the ending also takes place on this riverside with fireworks going around in typical samurai fashion, where you have a fight with swords and all. It is just so nice. I like the way that they incorporated the Japanese theme into this event. It was like if you've played Ghost of Tsushima, that's all I can think about, because I recently played that game, and if you've played Ghost of Tsushima, you would love this event. The enemies, talking about the stages, the enemies are not difficult, thankfully. The boss does not have stupid gimmicks. It's like, you can just one-shot him for one time, and then in phase 2, he immediately revives with no invincibility phase. So you can just, one-shot him again. It is very, very easy. The stages are nice. The certain fates that the gimmick of this event was, I have no idea what the gimmick was with these certain fates, but it was like, it kind of worked. Like, I have no idea. I'm just gonna put it on run, so I can farm something while I'm talking about the stages. It's basically like a pinball machine, right? Where you activate. It's like, when you used to play pinball on Windows XP. It's kind of like that. And overall, the enemies, the ninjas, they weren't annoying. The farming is very easy. The materials are really good. The mini game that you have in this event is kind of nice. I kind of understand it, but overall, I think that previous events mini games are much better, especially the last anniversary when the Pepe Narantuya event, which we just had right now, a rerun of it. That mini game I found to be much more better, because it was so fun with having combinations and trying to get a higher score. Over here, this one is similar to what we had in the Virtuosa event, which, I mean, it's not clear until you invest your time in it and actually read about it, which is something that most gacha players don't do. But overall, still a very fun event, and I just like the fact that I can cheese this boss with 3 supporters only. It is absolutely insane. I have Virtuosa, I have Haruka, I have Tragodia, and these guys can literally solo the stage. It is insane. Haruka's healing should not be this broken. Like, I have no idea. I was trying to get Iafala alter while pulling, and after noticing Haruka, I do not regret getting her one bit. Like, at first, if you see my pulls video, I say that, you know, I'm quite pissed that I got her because I wanted Hoshi alter. But now I do not care. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's really good. I love her. Also like her voice lines a lot. Like, you know, there's this one line like, if I'm going to die anyway, I'll take you down with me. I've switched to her English VA because that is just so cute. So cute. I mean, I listened to the Japanese one, but the English one was so cute, and I just needed her. Also talking about, like, you know, other mentions, there was Swire Alter, there was Lin, there was like a slight mention of Chen, but she didn't appear. And kind of show that, you know, how much I really like these characters. Like, I would not mind having an entire event just focused on Lin, Chen, Hoshiguma, and so on. And now I know we've had one like that. Like, we had one, I think, when I didn't play Arknights. I think that was the 2nd or the 3rd anniversary event where Chen Alter came out. I think it was something like that, but I just want another one with an upgraded one, like, you know, an upgraded event. If Vishadel can get 2 alters, like if W can get 2 limited stuff, Chen could also get something like that. I would not mind another Chen alter. Chen the roaring dragon or something. No. Overall story, I would give it a 8 out of 10. Really nice story. Event was a 10 on 10 because it's so fun to play. And the X stages will come out soon. I mean, look at her voice. It is so cute. It is so cute. It is so cute.
Just show me which ones.
It is so cute. Yeah, so this is the mini game that I was talking about. It's not. It's really weird. Like, I mean, you get started and you just, you know, talk about it and try to get the trust maximum. I don't really care about the interest. I mean, I don't think you really need to really care about the interest, because what you need is the trust. And once you get the trust high enough, you can just, you know, bail out and get the points. And the good thing about this is that, you know, it's not locked to a daily system. Like, you know, other mini games were locked to a daily system where you had to, when each new stage unlocked every day. Over here, you can just, you know, keep on continuously farming events, and then you generate currency, which will help you, like, you know, get stuff to do this mini game. So it's not locked to daily stuff, which is kind of nice. You can also vibe check to see if you've reached the goal, and I'm gonna just do a little bit more because, you know, I think I've noticed that, you know, you can go up till round 8 and after that the game screws you. So I can just vibe check over here. It's max. I'm done talking. I bail out. That's basically the mini game. It's kind of like, I mean, it's just there. The mini game is not that interesting right now. But the music is really good. The music, especially the lobby music, is so catchy. It is very catchy. And the title of the event is also really nice. Atto. I have no idea what Atto means, but Atto. Obviously can't wait for the X stages. They drop a day after Enfield, which is kind of weird. Like, I have no idea why it is placed in such a way, because I would probably be spending most of my day on Enfield. But it is what it is. I just love Chen so much, man. Overall, nice event. Like, characters are really nice. I don't really remember all of them because, you know, they weren't really standoutish. It kind of felt like I said many times before, it kind of felt like a samurai movie. It kind of felt like Ghost of Tsushima, and it's nothing very, like, what should I say, outstanding. But it's a nice read. It is a nice read. It is a great read, and it is a great start to 2026 with Arknights. And if this is the way that they're writing their stories now, I'm more than happy to read more of them. Was the way that they're structured, it's not lengthy, there's no fluffy dialogue and all. It is just nice. It's nice now. So with that being said, tell me how you enjoyed this event. Like, you know, what your favorite part was, what your favorite scene was. I think my favorite scene was obviously, like, you know, when during the last part when they were fighting Mio and Haruka gets up on stage and, you know, they're running away with Kichisi. It's a nice scene. It's a nice scene. And then when Hoshiguma enters the dome by breaking the doors, and then she smashes what should I say, Mio's shield or something, or they clash swords and they Mio resist and something. It was a nice, very nice scene. But yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to support me. Tell me what your favorite scene was. Did you get Hoshiguma altered? Did you get Haruka? Who are you saving for? This and that. And have a great day. Goodbye.